Errol Flynn, the swashbuckling rogue of Hollywood's golden age, lived a life that defied easy definition. Born in 1909 in Tasmania to a stern marine biologist father and a mother who doted on him, Flynn's early life was shaped by contrasts between science and wildness, discipline and rebellion. He was expelled from multiple schools, fought in boxing rings, sailed across oceans, and hunted for gold in New Guinea before stumbling into acting. His uncontainable energy and devil-may-care charm caught the attention of Warner Brothers, launching him into superstardom with Captain Blood, 1935. But behind the rakish grin and the swordplay was a man deeply curious about the human condition, forever seeking, often disillusioned, and frequently masking his introspection with bravado. Flynn's philosophical outlook was more complex than his public image suggested. In his later writings, particularly in his memoir, My Wicked, Wicked Ways, Flynn reveals himself as a cynic, plagued by the absurdities of fame and the emptiness of Hollywood's glamour. He flirted with existentialism long before it was fashionable, repeatedly returning to themes of fate, freedom, and the futility of permanence. "I've lived by a code," he once said, "but it was a code I made up as I went along." That code, however improvised, revolved around the pursuit of vitality, adventure, pleasure, knowledge, and a distrust of rigid morality. He saw life as theatre and himself as both actor and director, fated to play roles that both liberated and confined him. Flynn was drawn to thinkers like Nietzsche and Spinoza, and often pondered the nature of courage, mortality, and personal truth. In interviews, he dismissed religion, but held a quiet reverence for nature and human emotion, once writing that, "The closest thing to God I've seen is the sea at sunrise." His global travels, sailing the Caribbean, crossing war zones as a correspondent, and reading deeply on long voyages, fueled his intellectual curiosity, even as his body paid the price for his hedonism. Despite his reputation as a libertine, Flynn's mind remained unsettled, restless. He feared old age, not just for its physical decline, but for the loss of spontaneity and myth. In his last years, broke and worn, he still approached life with a kind of tragic heroism, aware of his flaws, yet unrepentant. Errol Flynn died in 1959 at just 50, leaving behind a trail of scandal, laughter, and a legacy steeped in contradiction. To the world, he was a dashing rogue. To himself, he was a philosopher without a school.